Now on Eyewitness News at 6, the battle over tolls. While tomorrow is the big day for a public hearing, today Republicans were gearing up their fight to stop tolls. Our chief Capitol reporter Susan Raff is live tonight at the Legislative Office building in Hartford with today's developments. Susan?
Denise, it is most definitely a battle. The Transportation Committee is having its first public hearing this legislative session. That will be tomorrow, and we are expecting a lot of people to testify and talk about how they feel about tolls. Everyone seems to agree that Connecticut roads and bridges are in bad shape, but fixing it and paying for it, well, that's become somewhat of a roadblock. Connecticut needs much better roads and bridges, and a major overhaul will be expensive. The governor's plan calls for tolls.
Don't get distracted by the number of gantries. Don't get distracted on whether or not we will have discounts for Connecticut revenues. Any proposal or plan we have seen includes a revenue target of $1 billion.
Republicans in the House and Senate say tolls are nothing more than a mileage tax.
They're going to get it from you one way or the other. Whether there's 82 tolls, 53 tolls, 42 tolls, whatever number you want to get.
Lamont's plan could be anywhere from 53 to 100 toll gantries. Support among cities and towns also seems to be contentious. At least 4 communities have passed resolutions opposing electronic tolling. The GOP has its own plan, prioritizing state bonding for transportation. A proposal that puts Connecticut taxpayers on the hook for about $20 billion over 30 years. Governor Lamont says borrowing the money, a.k.a. prioritize progress, means 100% plus interest would be paid by our kids and grandkids. Every other state around us has figured this out, so can Connecticut. Lamont's push for tolls hasn't been consistent. While running for governor, he said he supported tolls on large trucks only. Now he's saying that's not enough money to modernize transportation. The other issue? What about his promise that Connecticut taxpayers get a discount? But people in other states can also buy Connecticut transponders, and they can get the same discounts. For example, what we learned today is that in Massachusetts, for example, 14% of the transponders there are owned by out-of-state drivers. Governor Lamont emphasizes that the Republican plan would put all of the burden, the financial burden, on the backs of Connecticut taxpayers. Again, the first public hearing on tolls tomorrow, and we are expecting a lot of people who want to be heard on this issue. We are live in Hartford. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.